Are you lacking motivation at work, or do you feel like you've lost steam? We've all been there, whether feeling beaten down by our day-to-day or just plain burnout. It's especially easy to lose motivation after a few years on the job.
That's true. It happens to all of us. However, it doesn't mean that it's time to move on and start a harrowing job search. Here are 5 ways to get your spark back at work.
How do you motivate yourself at work? Tell us in the comments. Hi Contessas, I'm Kayleen Cajeas, the content director here at Career Contessa, the only career site built for women.
And I'm Elise Villa, the content marketing coordinator here at Career Contessa. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We drop videos weekly.
So let's get into it. Our 5 tips for motivating yourself at work. Tip number 1, create a big goal. So I know personally, and I think by and large too, setting a big goal for yourself to work towards is better than just kind of coming into work every day, like doing, your daily activities and then going home. I think setting a big goal can have like a larger intention, and then you can kind of go towards that rather than just slogging through, your day-to-day. I think it's good to have one of those.
Yeah, I think for me, a big component of setting big goals is working backwards a little bit. Something that really helped me to set big goals is figure out my why. So you sit with yourself, kind of figure out what actually motivates you and set big goals based on that. That's been really helpful, and it allows a little bit of clarity as opposed to like, I'm gonna rule the world in a year. It helps.
Yeah, well, I think you set the big goal and then you kind of reverse engineer, which would bring us, I think, pretty seamlessly to our second tip.
Tip number 2, start with small steps. So breaking down those big goals into smaller ones is going to make you feel a lot more accomplishable. And we recommend the SMART system.
So SMART goals are, I'm going to try not to mess this up, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. So the first one, I think specific is where you really can break it down to be much more manageable. So the specificity.
Yeah.
Wow. Specificity includes your who, what, when, where, and why. So basically like who's gonna be involved in your goal. Like if you're, creating a project, who else do you need to help you achieve it? So who, what it is, when you need it by, where you need to go to do it. Maybe you're even remote, so the where doesn't even matter. And then the why obviously is like your big,
connects back to that big goal that you set.
Yeah, but I think SMART goals, if we can all remember the acronym, which can be a struggle, is a really great way to break down your goals.
And it gives you a little bit more, I think that specificity is really key, right? Having some numbers attached to your goals allows you to then make steps and very clearly see where you're going, so you don't get bogged down in some of that.
I also like in any goal setting I do to just in order to be accountable, to maybe like share it with the person next to me or my manager. Just be like, listen, this is what I want to do. And once you do that, you really kind of like set your expectations so it's not like a secret between you and you. And because if you set the goal and you maybe fall short or you're not making the progress like you like, if you share it with someone else, you can either get more ideas, just be accountable for it in general, and I think you'd be more likely to actually achieve it.
Yeah. And throughout the process, feel comfortable scaling those goals, right? You don't have to hit the nail on the head every single time. So give yourself some leeway.
Yeah, always. Tip number 3, front load your days with your least favorite work. I think every week we have at least one like least favorite task that you put on your to-do list, and then you kind of like, it migrates to Tuesday and then to Wednesday and then Friday, and then you end up doing it at the final hour. My advice here is to do your least favorite work at the beginning of the day, preferably after a big cup of coffee.
And then it doesn't linger over your head the whole day / week, maybe in my case. And so you're able to get back to the things you actually care about doing, the things that actually suit your why, without this kind of looming over you.
Yeah, I feel like whenever I get like the task that I really didn't want to do, off my plate, I feel like such a sense of accomplishment.
Oh, you're a boss. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
feel
great.
amazing.
You do feel better, and it does. Yeah, it's just like not that dark cloud lingering over. So yeah, I would always say front load that work, like especially if it's like maybe data heavy or like really repetitive tasks. Front load that in the morning, because the morning can be like either. I mean, it can be a mindless or a mindful time, but just get it done, get it off your plate, and you get to do what you love to do.
And set
Hopefully.
yourself up for success with it. Maybe like put your do not disturb on your email or something like that. Like really allow yourself to just crank through it.
Is it okay to say have a little like reward snack after?
Yes!
Should probably cut that out.
Tip number 4, learn new skills. Learning new skills is a really good way to get some kind of fresh energy into that brain. I feel like you're getting to do something you actually care about by learning these skills, and you're also getting to like look at the work you normally do with kind of fresh eyes again. Yeah. It feels really motivating.
Yeah. Sometimes it's even like it's just enhancing your current skill sets. Sometimes even going through a course or I don't know, some sort of reading material on your job position can be like reinvigorating, and it can sometimes even be things you already know, but it like sets off a light bulb.
One of my favorite things, we just did interpersonal skills, and it's such a good way for me to think back on like just me being a person in the world and how do I apply that to the office has been really rewarding.
Yeah, definitely. I think soft skills is a really, really great place to start. Anything from like how you communicate to how you like relate to other people on a day-to-day. And then there's more like hard skills like graphic design. I mean, there's like endless amounts of online courses you could take that you could easily fit into like an hour or two on a Friday afternoon where you don't really feel like doing anything else. I think it's a really great way to reinvigorate your work. Mm-hmm. Tip number 5, take a break.
You'd be surprised at how few people actually utilize all of their paid time off. So if you have that luxury, take advantage of it if you can. Allowing yourself to disconnect can really help.
Yeah, even if it's just taking a day, or even I think there's like smaller ways you can do it throughout the day. I know on the females we had talked about like practicing mindfulness throughout your day. So that could be just like giving your brain space a break for a minute, even if it's just like walking down the hallway to the bathroom. I think there's smaller ways to do it if you don't have any vacation time left. But yeah, I just think taking a break from just the constant flow of mental energy is really important. And then if you can take that day, oh my gosh, or that week, that's really important.
But if like you're in it and you can't step away, honestly something that's really helped me is like taking your rig if you can, like take your laptop and move to a new location. Like it's funny how just like being in different surroundings can help a lot.
Or sometimes like sitting outside doing work outside for an hour, oh my god, that could be really nice. It's taking a break from your maybe your routine setting, maybe it's taking a day off, maybe it's taking 5 minutes, maybe it's taking a walk. It's just taking some sort of break that allows you to have some mental and maybe physical space.
Sounds great. Bye. So those are just 5 ways to motivate yourself at work. If you feel like you need some extra help being productive at work, download our free Get It Done Rule of 3 productivity worksheet. That's linked in the description.
How do you motivate yourself at work? Tell us in the comments.
Did you find this video helpful? Give us a like. And make sure to subscribe to our channel. We drop videos weekly.